serving yourself is serving the Lord. So we're gonna go back to my storage unit. To get a fork. So hopefully if I don't skip this and do its duties, that I get a good ass, or I get a new workout, not a boring one. So let's serve this temple and what it wants. So I got like 20 minutes until the storage unit closes. It's about a 5-minute drive. I mean, it's my house, so I gotta go swing by my house and go grab a fork because I have a gorgeous new dressing and these amazing tofus and a full belly of medleys and a big old salad in the back. Medley, I didn't have any sauce on them, so I had like half a bag of that, and that's like, I think like a full bag's like 200 calories. Like one of those big medleys is like 200 calories. I had like half the bag of just broccoli and cauliflower and carrots. I just let it, it's just unthawed in my back seat, and I was just eating it like popcorn, and I grabbed one of Papa John's cups. I was just sitting there just popping them. And I don't know, dude, I've this green tea, so I'm gonna have to show you guys how I drink green tea, but I have a gallon. God bless, bro. No. I don't condone this unsafe driving, but I've had a gallon of green tea. The only thing that's hit me is my kidneys right now. I've had 5 Azos, 2 in the morning. I had a meal in between, and then like 4 hours, and then I had like 3 more Azos, my prenatals. And I mean, this ain't no doctor visit, but yeah, all that green tea, you're gonna need Azos because it's gonna be kidney stone. So yeah, so that's actually all I've had. 200 calories. Oh, and I just had one of these bad boys. I had one of the half block tofus, and then the other block tofus. You got to count your calories. So practically a pound is 3,500 calories. So as long as you stay under 3,500. I've shrunken my stomach so much in celiac that, and I can't really expand it. I don't really have the taste for, like, there's days that I know my good days. I know my metabolism days. I know when that baby's kicking, and I immediately go to it. I'm so down with it. I want to bring all my Metabi the whole way. I actually went like full fruitarian for a while and was just doing yoga off of fruits. So with like all deer and graceful doe and no fear. So yeah, I just hit all anxieties and stuff like that. I was gonna, you know, just bring Metabi along, little Tapsta. So yeah, I've had like those blocks is like 250, 250, 5, and I've like, so I have like 500 calories plus the full gallon, and then probably like 3 cups of coffee creamer. That's probably about 250. So I have like 700 calories a day, and that's not including like my muscles and moving or anything else eating. Because I did go to the gym for like 3 hours yesterday, because that's where my air conditioning's at, you know what I mean? That's where I'm showering, that's where I'm going to the extra bathroom. It's 24 hours, so if I go there in the midnight bathrooms, you know what I mean, I'm like doing like a random pump. So, and it's like mostly with just my joints on a 10-pound swim for the sake of my joints. And I'm not bitter at all, I'm just like going underneath like really fast, like I'm adapting, you know what I mean? So, and then like my, you know, trying not to adapt too much with like thinking my health's gonna pay for with prenatals and vitamins and stuff like that. So a lot of zen. So I'm gonna take care of what my body needs with a nice old big old salad and nice old tofus, and then hopefully it gives me a good old 10-minute run, because I'm not even gonna freak myself out at all. Like, as long as I can do a 3-minute tiptoe, I'm so good. And then I'll do like a 40-minute run, because a lot of my mindset, because, you know, I was doing deadlifts, now I'm like dead to lifting, so it's a major move. And then like to have all these like things that was like, hey, you're disintegrating, you know what I mean? I kind of got like my dad's same I can't even compare to cancer because now they're like in the same category, and it's like trying to compare who can like who can wither and then be strong. You know what I mean? Like, it hit me pretty hard. So especially like moving my hip out of joint, bro. Like, that sucked. Like, I can still feel like if I'm judging myself or if I'm like being doubtful, like there's a black razor that just goes across my hip. Like, I know when like my hip stress is being cursed. Like, it's crazy. So it's taught me a lot. Like, it's really taught me a lot. So I don't know. But let's talk about figure. Less than 3,500. So if I had like 1,200 calories, then I have like 2,800 calories on this pound. You know what I mean? And then if I put another 28, then I lost like a pound and a thou. You know what I mean? So, but there's also like I just call it that. So as long as I'm eating less than 3,500, even if I eat 3,000, you know what I mean, 3,000, and I put on 500, 500, 500, 500, which a lot of the days I do 500, 500, 500, you know what I mean, then I'm still 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. One of those makes 3,500, you know what I mean? So and then sometimes you just eat so much. Sometimes you even pound that 3,500 in one sitting and you sleep the rest of the day, you know what I mean? And you can cut that in half and call it like 15 and 15. So that's all counting calories is. I'm tired of hearing this buzzy bee of freaking counting calories. You should. I don't do you should, because you should equals a shed, okay? You should go to that part. No. And I don't do ifs either. I don't do shoulds. Should equals shed. Should equals going in little bees and not trusting. Should equals shed. And if, I don't do if, because there's no ultimatums. If this happens, then this will happen. No, this is, it's there's a picture and go. Okay? So, yeah. Counting calories, as long as you're less than 35, and then sometimes I've even eaten 5,000, and I have soaked it in. I haven't even pooped, and I'm behind the hip the next day. Okay, so I don't need to explain myself. I just met you, so why am I explaining myself to you? But it's not an explanation because this is what I'm abiding by. Okay, so yeah, less than 35, and then sometimes 5 to 9,000, because I've even hit that too and been great in the morning to what I even look like after work. So it is, all you have to do is keep praying, because nothing makes sense. Like, there's galaxies and nebulas, and there's gravity right now, and there's a lot of like, there's like bacteria oozing everywhere, you know what I mean, and nothing makes sense. Like, I have no idea how a hair follicle is actually made to make hair. Like, does like a hair follicle, you know what I mean, is it just a bulb, and then there's like this weird like nothingness, and then there's your scalp, you know what I mean, or there's like little things on there, and it like makes this, like, because you pulled it, you know what I mean, like there's this yellow thing, and then there's your hair. Like, how does it do this pink flesh to nothingness that can be pulled? Is there a root where my wrist is at? Are the little roots that go to it? And then there's like this earwax thing, and then there's like this follicle of hair that you see in shampoo commercials that has like the little Ricky Brown things. Like, I have no idea how hair follicles is even made, you know what I mean? Like, where is my sinus cavity in my face? Like, is it this like weird worm that's just behind my nose, you know what I mean? Like, let's think about it. If I look sideways and then you're looking at my eyeball, like, okay, let's talk about a sinus cavity. Okay, like, where is it actually fitting in my face versus like it's behind the skull? Okay, but where? I don't know. Anyway, if I'm looking sideways, you know what I mean, like, I'm looking everywhere, like casting all these out spots, you know what I mean, like ADD out spots, or like a butterfly going around me to hold on to while you're conversating with me, you know what I mean, like a little white pure butterfly, you know what I mean, conversating with me, that's like soup around me, you know what I mean. But I'm still, like, with all these little like looks I'm doing, my eyeball has this like umbilical cord going straight back. Like, if you completely skinned me and I was looking away all like this, but it still seemed natural, you know what I mean? Like, to make my point, like, that doesn't make any sense. Nothing makes sense. You know what I mean? So, I'm just nothing makes sense. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I don't do shoulds and I don't do ifs. Nothing holds any ultimatum, and I don't do you should, because I'm only serving myself. And by serving myself and taking care of myself, either I can be strong or toxic. So I have to take care of myself. Instead of blessing everybody else, I'm blessing me, okay? By blessing me, I will bless everyone that tries to touch me and tries to go into my aura, okay? Okay, stop looking at me, stop touching me. And if I'm paving that way off and I'm trying to bless, you know, I gotta bless myself. So this is a whole chapter of me blessing me, okay? Bless me. Bless me. And I'm not asking anybody else to do that for me, okay? I need a fork. That was all nail polish remover. Okay, cool. I made it out. Let's get to those apartments. So every time I look down, my leggings are on. We just gotta vision this. How many sticky notes does it take to make a sticky pad? So you just gotta add those pieces of paper up. You know what I mean? How many pieces of paper does it make a thick book? Couple pieces of paper, okay? So if you keep sticking this paper on your leg, whether it's muscle or it's storage, it's gonna add to something, you know? So I don't like to cut all of it off at once. I like to go by centimeters or millimeters. Just millimeters, bro. A lot of it doesn't matter. Like, come as you are. Like, that's how I've been getting to the gym incredibly lately. Just rolling out of bed in just complete circumcision. Just come as you are. Just come as you are. As you are, my love. My beloved, as you are. Come and let me come and hold you tenderly, okay? So, yep. God bless. So I'm just gonna tiptoe through here. This apartment complex is open. The whole door is open. So I just have to go through that dark spot. It's weird. It's just that weird dark spot that you see pants, darkness, and leggings. So let's get these pants off. Hop underneath it. Just Goku over it. Get those leggings on. Come as you are. I won't even adjust the leggings. Let's tiptoe and go. Okay? Freaking avocado sauce all over me. What did I do? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's under 3,500 calories. That's just what I'm going by. I'll go by science and I'll go by the spirit of fasting because it's a lot in the Bible. Yeah. So, you gotta fast to go from one village to the next, so let's journey on. Alright, let's adjust and run. See you guys after. I pray for privacy.